Are you a subscriber? Welcome to Questions Young Adults Ask. This is that one place you can get all your questions answered, especially if you are an African living in the diaspora. If this is your first time here, I'm excited to have you here. Check out the description. You want to double your productivity, you want to know how to get and keep a good spouse, you will see free ebooks you can get right there. And today I'm talking to young married couples on what you should do if you feel that your marriage needs a little spark. What you should do. You seem to love this person, but you are not seeing the spark any longer. You seem to be arguing more often. You feel that you are not on the same page, and then you want to know where to start. There are many things you can do, but I'm just going to recommend one thing that if you are willing to do it, and if you can listen to me, I believe it's going to change a lot of things. Don't worry about any other person. Don't worry about your spouse. You get this going. Be your spouse's biggest fan. Don't let your children be their biggest fan, or don't let anyone else be your spouse's biggest fan. God made it in such a way that you will be their biggest fan. You, the husband, or you, the wife, decide that you will be their biggest fan. I know nobody has to be perfect. Nobody gets 100% in an exam. Very few people do. Yes, so somebody does not have to be perfect for you to be their biggest fan. We have players who spoil penalties all the time, and still their fans still like them. Yes, sometimes you get angry, but eventually a fan is still a fan. And there are teams that have not won trophies, and still their fans support them. Your spouse's biggest fan should be you. Hebrews chapter 3 verse 10 says that encourage each other every day whilst it is today. Listen, there is something God puts in every human being that needs to be filled regularly, or that needs to be filled every day, and it is called encouragement. It is called affirmation. It is called being your spouse's biggest fan. Every person on this planet needs to be affirmed by somebody on a daily basis. Encourage each other every day whilst it is today. I'm asking you a question. Today, have you affirmed your spouse? Today, have you made her see that you are her biggest fan? Today, have you made her see that you are her biggest fan professionally, spiritually, mentally, relationally? Have you made her see? Have you made him see? I know you are angry about something, but this starts with you. It starts by affirming. Encourage each other. There is that thing which causes somebody to be able to rise up and be better, and that thing is called affirmation. It's called appreciation. It's called you are amazing to me in this way, even though maybe to you, or even though the person may have a weakness in something. I'm going to share with you 6 things you can affirm when it comes to your spouse. The first one is affirm their value by appreciation. Proverbs 12:25, it says that a word of encouragement does wonders. When you read the Living Bible, see that a word of encouragement does wonders. You want wonder in your marriage? Listen to me. A word of encouragement does wonders. So the first one is affirm her value by appreciation. You see, the word appreciation is the opposite is depreciation. So the word appreciate, I appreciate you. You are trying to tell the person that you are of value. So appreciate their value. I'm trying to affirm them by appreciating their value. You are worth something to me. You are valuable to me in this area. So send the person a message. Send them a text message. Send them a WhatsApp every day. Don't worry about whatever reaction. Just do that. Those one few statements, it's filling that tank, which will get the person where they used to be. Many times it's because you have stopped. So the first one is affirm their value by appreciating them. I appreciate that you did this thing for my daughter. I appreciate that you did this thing for my son. I appreciate that you did this thing for me. I appreciate that you welcomed this. Just appreciate their value to you. Yes, I appreciate that you also bring in $20,000 a year to add to our family. There is something of worth to the person, to you, that you can appreciate. Don't keep looking at the weaknesses. The second thing is to affirm their strengths. Don't keep looking at their weakness. Listen, I'm about to give you an important statement. Everybody eventually becomes the strength you affirm. Yes. What you keep affirming in a person is what they will eventually become. What others see in them. This is how I like to put it. People eventually become what others see in them. Listen. People eventually become what others see in them. If you want your spouse to become something in particular, just affirm those strengths. Wow, I like the fact that you are strong in this area. I like the fact that you do this very well. I like the fact that you never stop doing this. Yes, affirm their strengths in every day. The third thing you can affirm is their efforts. Affirm their efforts. They are putting in efforts to do something. Take care of the children, affirm it. Take care of you, affirm it. They cooked, you didn't like it, but they still cooked, affirm it. Affirm their efforts. Let them know that you appreciate it. So you wanted them to cook, they decided to buy something else. Affirm it. Affirm their efforts. I'm telling you, when somebody's emotional tank is full, or when somebody's emotional tank is being filled, they will become more of what people affirm. The next thing you can affirm is affirm their loyalty. Affirm that they are still with you. Affirm that they could have chosen someone else and they still decided to choose. I'm telling you, these are the things that attracted you to the person in the first place. Only that many times we stop. Because when people's emotional tank starts to become low, that is when you get to see the bad side of them. Yeah, so it is your duty. God put it in every person. Somebody must affirm somebody every day for them to be where they need to be. Be your spouse's biggest fan. Affirm their loyalty, that they are still with you, even in the turmoil, even in the difficulty. Don't just say that they said till they do a part and so they will. No, affirm it. The next thing you can affirm is their differences and uniqueness. Oh, there's just speak sometimes one line and text it to them. One line, WhatsApp it to them. You know, find different ways to be able to do it. It does not have to be. You can just always say, I love you for this. Affirm their difference. How are they different from other women? How are they different from your children? How are they different from your mother? Affirm their uniqueness. This, I see you are unique in this. It's how different they are from somebody. Let them know that you notice they are special in this area. And lastly, you can affirm their ministry or their contribution to your professional life. You know, I'm a pastor, so my wife, I don't think my wife wanted to probably be a pastor's wife, but as a pastor's wife, she does a lot of things. I have to affirm that part of her ministry. And so you are watching me, your spouse probably also is contributing to your life, to your wealth, to your career in a way. Affirm that ministry that the person is doing. Affirm that way by which they serve other people. Affirm it every day. So I've given you 6 things you can do, and you can start today. Send a message of affirmation. Remember, people always become what the others around them are saying that they are. That is how it works. So try that. Let me know how it goes in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, just share it with a brother, sister. And remember to like this video. Remember to subscribe, because I always want to bring you more videos like this. Yes, in the coming weeks, I'll be talking about the spiritual. Right, I wrote a book called Why God. I'll be picking a point and we'll be talking about it as much as I can. And just to answer the questions some young people are asking, why God? Why is God so important in my life? God bless you. Bye-bye.